everybody, and welcome to another Casual Friday review. And this time we're going to be taking a look at an older G1 toy. I figured with Power of the Primes coming out and us getting the teeny tiny Pretenders, figured why not go back in time a little bit and take a look at one of the old school Pretenders. This is Cloudburst. I believe he was one of the first Pretenders that was released. As you can tell, he's a very red dude in a very bulky red jumpsuit, or spacesuit, or whatever it is. I really like him. The painting on mine is a little scuffed up, right in the front here, and his hair is kind of chipping away. And I don't have all the accessories. Actually, I think I'm missing all of the accessories for the shell itself, like the belt, the weapon he had, and the helmet. But nonetheless, he does a pretty good job. Both halves of the shells still connect. There we go. You can see more paint chipping on the back there. I gotta repaint this guy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the posability of the shell, which everybody knows it's only in the arms. Just like their modern day takes, the arms are the only things that move on these guys. The painting and the sculpting on the shell itself is actually very, very nice. I like how the armor is painted up in the red detail. You can see some of the black hosing here painted in. On the back, a lot of sculpted detail. Very 80s tech, very 80s sci-fi-esque, and I've always kind of liked that kind of style. The face kind of gives me like a very Hanna-Barbera-esque type of character look. I really like the way it's painted. Kind of reminds me of somebody who come out of Scooby-Doo or something like that. Now that we've taken a closer look at the shell, let's go ahead and crack him open. Here we have Cloudburst in his robot mode, and his robot mode is really nothing to write home about. A lot of the Pretenders sacrificed the vehicle mode for the robot mode in order to fit the robot inside of the shell. Cloudburst, however, is one of my favorite Pretenders. If you go ahead and take a look at his sticker detailing, it's actually quite nice. I think the yellow pops really well against the red, and the blue cockpit there on the crotch piece. He's got some really nice stickering detail. Yeah, mine is a little black on the arm. I did get this from somebody, so, there's that. The blue is really nicely painted on the face. I kind of wish they had picked out the eyes a little bit more. If you can see that there. It's kind of hard to see in there. But there's not much to be said about the robot mode. He doesn't like to stand up very well due to his teeny tiny feet. Robot posability. His head can move this way and that way, so he can look around. His arms move forwards and backwards. They can go behind him like that. And then his legs can go forward and backwards, like so. His knees also bend quite well. A little, kind of break his leg if you want. And then his feet point in order to fit inside the shell. So you can't really get him in the most dynamic of poses. But it's a G1 toy. I mean, poses weren't really their thing back then. Also, what I like to do for mine is I take the wings back here and I flip them up. And I think that kind of gives him like a nice Seeker-esque look to him. I really like the wings in the back. But you can do that however you want. My Cloudburst is typically portrayed inside the shell, so he's not going to be showing that much. Let's take him to vehicle mode. Hooray! And there is the jet mode. Yeah, like I said, the Pretenders kind of sacrificed the vehicle more for the robot mode. And this is supposed to be a Cybertronian jet. I guess. Yeah, literally you fold his legs up, flip the little cock piece out, and turn his head around. I mean, he's not much of a transformer more than he is a yoga poser. For what he is, Cloudburst is one of the better original Pretenders. I really like him in both individual robot mode and in his Pretender shell. His vehicle mode I could live without, but that's how most of the Pretender vehicles looked anyways. I really like Cloudburst, and I feel like if you're going to have a Pretenders collection, you should have Cloudburst, considering he was one of the main cast of the Master Force TV show. So that's it for me. Like, subscribe, do whatever it is you guys do, and I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye-bye. Very 80s sci-fi-esque, and that's... Add that in the bloopers.